Hey guys, Jacob Flack here with Breezeway Productions. We're at the 53rd Annual CAS Cinema Audio Society Awards, and we're looking forward to meeting some great sound people to have some awesome discussions. I'm stoked. In 20 years you've been with CAS, how's it improved?
It's more than that, but yes. It's evolved in an enormously successful way. It's grown into the most significant international community of mixers for film and television that's ever existed. There's no other institution like it. We're the equivalent of the SAG Awards or the ASC Awards or the MPEG Awards for sound mixers, production and post-production. So it's a wonderful community of people who are artisans, and without us, nobody would hear a thing.
That's exactly true. What brings you out tonight? How you feeling?
I'm feeling great. I'm here to present for Best Television Production.
Wow, that's a big one.
Yeah.
Big question. So what advice could you give a young actor about to become into the Guild SAG?
Get as much training as possible. Mm-hmm. Get yourself prepared. There's no such thing as luck. Luck is just opportunity meeting preparation. And
that's what my father always says too. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. And don't bullshit or don't lie. Make sure you can do it, and then do all your footwork and make sure you do all the research necessary.
Mm-hmm. That sounds. Couldn't say it better myself. You know. What brings you out tonight?
They've asked me to be a presenter.
Wow, and what are you presenting?
For the animation, for motion, yeah.
Oh, nice. That's exciting.
Yeah,
We'll see.
I've never even heard of this organization before, and
oh, it's huge. I mean, this is the 53rd event, so that's 53 years.
Well, and being on this show as long as I've been on it, it's like I never knew that there was such an acknowledgement. What a wonderful thing for these people. I
know. Someone's got to recognize it. But we got to talk about the show. I mean, how's that experience? That's almost been like your second personality. I mean, how's that been?
Yeah, I do tend to carry him around with me wherever I go.
How much personality of your personality do you put into your characters?
Well, if you knew me better, you wouldn't have to ask that question. No.
Perfect. Wow. I mean, what brings you out tonight?
I just heard there's a lot of cool people hanging out at this party, so I thought I'd see if I could get into it.
Yeah, like one yourself, man. I gotta tell you, so two great movies, Hacksaw Ridge, The Passengers. I mean, how did you tackle, because they're so different, how did you tackle going into both projects in the same year like that?
Well, you know, each film is like a different genre. And, when you're working with Mel Gibson, it's like a gift, right? And Morton Tildum is exactly the opposite. He has different sensibilities. So you just kind of tailor what you're doing for the director and for the project you're working on.
Yeah, I mean, how is it working as far as sound? How involved do you get with the sound team?
Oh, I had this amazing experience, which I'm probably going to talk about in there. One day, I love to do ADR. Most actors don't.
Yeah, it's tough.
Yeah, but I love it because I think there's an art to it because and you're in this really cool room with carpeted walls and you just get to live a kind of different world for a second. And
gives you a second chance to get back into that spot and
you see
make it
what
better.
It looks like because you wouldn't normally see what it looks like.
Oh, true.
Yeah, so you kind of trip out because you get the.
That's a good experience.
Yeah.
I mean, how involved are you with the sound? They do have to mic you up and stuff like that.
I speak. There's a lot of speaking.
Yeah.
Sometimes I make noises. Phil has helped me a lot. I'm obsessed with overlapping, which I know is a big problem for the sound mixers.
Like looping or
overlapping. I like to overlap dialogue.
Yeah. So you try to keep that separate.
Yeah, he's great. Phil's the best though, and so is Mitch that does our boom, and Steve Willer that does the miking, and it's a great team of people out there.
What brings you out tonight?
Enjoying the night. I mean, it's an awards show. We're honoring those amongst that have done some great things in cinema, and it's just a pleasure to be here.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, so this is the sound event. How do you feel about sound in film? How involved?
If there was no sound in film, if there was no if there was no chorus or scoring or anything of that nature, there would be no movie. That makes the movie.
How involved do you get with the sound, or what do you feel about the sound?
Yeah, without sound, I was actually born deaf.
Whoa, that's interesting.
Yeah, the first 2 years of my life, I couldn't hear anything.
Do you have memories of that?
Yeah, a little bit.
So, I mean, what brings you out tonight?
The world of sound, the riveting world of sound. I've been coming to this event, this is my third time, I think. And it's just one of my favorite things. I think Jon Favreau was talking a few days ago about how the sound makes the movies, and I really I really think that's true, and it's just fun to hear everybody's stories. These are the guys in like the sound booths, and you get all the best stories of famous people. It's cool.
How you doing tonight?
Very good, thank you.
What brings you out here?
All of these audio files that make us sound good.
Right? The most important thing.
Yeah, help us tell this story, and they're like these silent heroes that don't get enough attention. That's what I'm here for.
My point exactly, you know?
What do we say about the sound department? They are one of the most quiet departments on the set.
Yeah.
When I started, they were not. In 1928, when sound came along, they were the tyrants. Suddenly, the cinematographer, who used to, be the big guy on the set and look at the lights and all that, now the sound department told everybody what to do.
That was back in the day. Now it's not like that.
Back in the day. Now that there are little microphones and transmitters, you never hear anything from the sound department. They're quiet, silent.
Now is that a good or a bad thing?
It's a great thing.
Yeah.